I am Abiola Jackson. This is the entertainment news and celebrity gossip. This is for Wednesday, February the 19th. We're here to discuss key news here. ASAP Rocky not guilty of firearm assault on the LA streets. This is courtesy of the BBC. Shout out to the BBC.com for this information. Fair use, fair use. So, ASAP Rocky found not guilty of firing a gun at a former friend. Jury in Los Angeles acquitted the musician, whose legal name is Rakim Mayers, on 2 felony assault charges, carrying up to 24 years in prison. So Terrell Efron claimed the Grammy-nominated hip-hop star opened fire at him during an argument on a Hollywood street on November 6, 2021, grazing his knuckles with one of the shots. Mr. Mayers, who's also a fashion mogul and a longtime partner of pop star Rihanna, denied the charges, arguing that the weapon was a prop gun and that his former friend, who calls himself ASAP Rele, was only after his money. After the first not guilty verdict was read on Tuesday, court rang with screams and clapping. Mr. Mayers rushed towards his family and Rihanna, who were seated behind him. He dived over a wooden barrier to embrace them. Rihanna has been a repeated presence in court during the trial, and for Tuesday's verdict, brought along their 2 sons, 2-year-old Riza, 1-year-old Riot. Mr. Mayers also hugged his lawyer, appeared to have tears in his eyes when the second not guilty verdict was read. "Thank God for saving my life," Mr. Mayers said aloud. He thanked members of the 12-person jury. Rapper was arrested on 2 felony assault charges after a heated argument with his former friend in the heart of Hollywood. Mr. Mayers and Mr. Efron, they've known each other since high school in New York. They were part of the ASAP Mob hip hop collective. Friendship cooled off as ASAP Rocky's career took off. Then authorities said Mr. Efron met Mr. Mayers on November 6, 2021, a day after the pair had a disagreement outside of the hotel about a block from the iconic Hollywood Walk of Fame. So there's ASAP Rocky in court, trying to listen to the court proceedings. So at that time, an altercation ensued. Mr. Mayers was alleged to have pulled out a gun from his waistband, pointed it at Mr. Efron, telling him, "I'm going to kill you right now." He looked him in his eyes and pointed the gun at me, Mr. Efron testified. Mr. Efron said he told the rapper to fire the weapon, but Mr. Mayers started walking away. As he left, Mr. Efron fouled and shouted at him. Prosecutors alleged that at that point, Mr. Mayers once again pulled out the gun and fired multiple shots, with one bullet to have grazed Mr. Efron's knuckles. The trial basically hinged on whether the firearm in question was harmless. Was it a harmless prop gun, as Mr. Mayers' defense said, or a real weapon causing harm? Weapon was not recovered by authorities. The jurors were able to watch some of the footage of the altercation between parts were captured on surveillance video, including the audio of a gunfire, but no video evidence directly showed any shooting. Mr. Efron took 2 days before reporting the incident to authorities and brought shell casings he said he had retrieved from the scene. But police who responded to the reports of a shooting in the area did not locate any shell casings. Mr. Efron, who said he returned with his girlfriend hours later, said he knew exactly where to look, but no surveillance footage corroborates his accounts. He was not admitted to the hospital in Los Angeles. Instead, he went for medical treatment after flying back to New York. So lawyers for Mr. Mayers suggested that Mr. Efron planted the shell casings to frame the rapper. The trial is marked by emotional, combative exchanges, particularly when Mr. Efron, the trial star witness, took the stand. At one point, Mr. Efron called Mr. Tacopina, a defense attorney for Mr. Mayers, annoying, which led to a reprimand from the judge. Another witness, ASAP Twelvey, was asked by prosecutors about a photograph showing Mr. Mayers' bed with the letters AWGE emblazoned on the furniture. When asked what that stood for, Mr. Mears unexpectedly interrupted the proceedings, yelled, "Don't say." Twelvey ultimately refused to elaborate. Outbursts from defendants during the trials are uncommon, especially in front of a jury. However, for a criminal suspect on a trial to interject and instruct a witness not to answer a prosecutor's questions during cross-examination is somewhat nearly unheard of in the court. So that's A$AP Rocky and Rihanna, who's been with A$AP Rocky from the day the trial began. She's been there every time he's been in court. She's always been by his side. Rapper is set to release. So after that, the rapper at this point now is set to release his first solo album in nearly a decade. And he's scheduled to co-headline the Los Angeles Rolling Loud Festival in March 2025. Additionally, he stars alongside Denzel Washington in the Spike Lee upcoming film Highest to Lowest. It's going to be released in the coming months. I'm guessing it'll be released this year. And that's it. My thoughts on this. That obviously his former friend, tried to frame him for money. He tried to frame A$AP Rocky for money. That's all it was. And I guess A$AP Rocky knew that right away. He kind of suspected that. That's why he had the opportunity before to take a plea deal. He didn't want to take the plea deal. He just wanted to take it to court, take the trial to court just to prove a point. Because I guess he felt pretty confident that he believed that he can beat the case. That's why he didn't take the plea deal, in my opinion. But basically, for me, the disconnect in this case was basically A$AP Rocky and his defense attorney basically are saying that they used a prop gun in this case. It wasn't a real gun. And the prosecutors are saying that they're claiming that a firearm was used and shell casings were found. That was a disconnect. That's where the disconnect was. But the prosecutors couldn't. The prosecutors they couldn't convince the judge or the jury that those were the actual shell casings that were used that A$AP Rocky used to point the gun at his former friend. He wasn't able to prove that, and they were able to. He brought the shell casings there, but at the same time, when the jurors looked at the video footage, and they didn't see anything with any shell casings. They didn't see that. They didn't see any shell casings where that were being displayed when the shots were fired. According to the prosecutors, they couldn't see it. According to the jurors, they couldn't see that. They couldn't see the shell casings. They couldn't see it. So that's where the disconnect. That's where the disconnect took place. That's why the story's not. It didn't add up. The story didn't add up, and that's why the case was weak from the prosecutor's side, because they say they had the shell casings to prove that a firearm was used to discharge the shots or whatever. But when they look at the video footage, nothing transpired. Nothing showed that. So again, it was a very weak case from the prosecutor's side. Very weak case, and A$AP Rocky won. I'm happy for him. That's good. I'm glad he won that case fair and square. So all the A$AP Rocky fans are happy. And you know what? He comes out a winner. He's headlining a concert this summer. I think a Rolling Out Loud concert. He's going to be in a movie with Spike Lee, Denzel Washington. So it's a win-win for A$AP Rocky, his fans, Rihanna, the whole family. And so it's a win-win. So that's good for him. I'm happy that he's able to beat the case. And and things are looking up now. So that's good. That's very good. Very, very good. I'm glad to hear that he beat the case. Because obviously the guy did it for money. He wanted to frame him. Obviously he's trying to frame the guy. He's trying to frame A$AP Rocky for money. So I'm glad the jurors saw that. They know it's the math wasn't mathing. The math wasn't mathing when we looked at the video footage. So I'm glad they saw that. That's good. Very good day for A$AP Rocky. Very good day. Very good. Nice. I liked it. Very, very, very good. Glad it was solved. Glad he got out. And can't wait to see the movie. Looking forward to watching that movie in the next couple months with Denzel Washington in the upcoming movie with Spike Lee, Denzel. Can't wait to see that movie. And his concert. He has this concert this summer, so that's good. Headlining a concert. So let me know what you think in the comment section about the case with the A$AP Rocky case. Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are, opinions, thoughts. Let me know in the comment section. Comment below. Hit the like button and subscribe button for more content for entertainment news, celebrity gossip. Hit the subscribe button and hit the like button so we can provide more of this information for you. Until then, peace.